Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and here we're back with AI the Insomnia Files. We'll just jump right into this since it seems like we actually know who Iris is, and we already seen Hitomi in our dreams, so I have a feeling that they technically already know us, like at least Hitomi at the very least, because our name has been, like, changed. We just got a fake name, like, since our memory was lost, like, a while ago. So, do you know anyone about, about Renju, the president of, the company?
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Yeah.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Hmm.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
Ah.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
Ooh.
I know everything on the internet.
Of course you do, Aiba. Of course you do. May I ask how old you are? Oh yes, that's the one thing you should always ask a lady. Their age, their weight, and what beauty products they use.
I'm 37.
Ah.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Oh.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
Oh, he left.
I don't have one.
Wait, what?
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Oh boy, so it's a one and done sort of thing? Oh gosh, that's kind of
Yes.
terrible. Do you know Renju's ex-wife? Where do you work? Yeah. How'd you kind of
I'm
know
a
about the
teacher at the
business
local
anyway?
elementary school.
Oh.
The teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me.
Comes naturally?
I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Ah. Well, do you know about Shoko, I think her name is?
Yes, I do.
How
But I
so?
only met her twice.
Where?
Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago.
Oh, so you really were close friends with Renju then?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
No reason indeed. Drink your tea, it's gonna get cold. Steam is rising from the tea. Drink your tea, you. How long have you been living here? You were saying you look chipper. What were you saying actually earlier?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
What tea is it?
Oh, right.
Picks it up, sips it, then dies of a seizure from poison.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Tasty.
Are you left-handed?
Oh.
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed.
I decided to switch.
But now...
Sensitive topic.
it locked up on me.
Locked up, you mean?
Ah, I see.
Like, were you like, I'm ambidextrous and you decided to switch to one hand primarily then? That's an interesting thing to take note of. Well, you look chipper, Iris.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers
Hunchback.
blooming behind me, right?
The flower's been behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Flowers blooming behind you. The winter iris.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
A winter iris?
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis.
Why do you know that
They
terminology?
bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
Ooh.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope.
Putting them from the sunlight. Nice.
When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Goodbye. You seem to be doing well now. About the flowers. I was thinking about the flowers bloom behind her. Like, should we just zoom in on that? No, we can't. But the flowers... I was thinking about the flowers behind her. How long you been living here?
Since I was born.
Mm.
And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here.
So you just got the house just from your parents?
I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well,
Stalker,
I don't know.
Huh?
like, weird letters, what? You see me doing that now.
Yeah, thanks to you.
After trying manipulating me.
I feel
Yeah.
as tough as a lion. Rawr!
X3.
How am I supposed to react to that?
With dignity, my good sir. With dignity.
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Oh, shush you. You need to teach him how to roll with punches. About those flowers! I'm just gonna wait until this exhausted option. And the flowers bloom behind her. Is there even other flowers behind her then? Or just that? Still wanna look a bit around here more. Oh yeah, the skeleton was actually sat in this exact seat we're sitting at too. The left eye gone, the same exactly as ours. Symbolism. What even is that thing? There's a. The lights are off. It definitely looks like a rose. Calendars, mysterious object. There's a calendar, strange object on the shelf. Reminds me of a kind of angel. What's that object? Doesn't really remind me of an angel off the top of my head, but you go, you do you, Dante. Well, I guess there's not much to do and talk about here.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Hopefully you don't manipulate me again. You had your fun at the crime scene with a body gun, so I think we're good now. I stood and headed for the door. Iverson Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
Soon enough, I guess.
Sure you want that? I'm a cop after all.
I'll be busting down your doors in no time, missy.
If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you. Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
Making a point of that left-handedness.
All right. Take care, Date.
Dante. Still want to call him Dante because why not? Who wants to date this Dante guy? Okay. New.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Quick summary. Gotcha.
Good idea.
Oh, do you already... You're in my lap? Meself. Play a game. Let me introduce myself, folks. You got this.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
What medication am I on? Get some Adderall. Play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game?
Let's play I Spy. I spy something. Bush. I see bush. Gosh dang it, you're too good at this.
Sure, let's play I Spy.
My god.
I spy something round.
My eye.
My eyeball.
My...
Correct. I win.
1 point for me.
I will terminate you.
Have fun poisoning me in my sleep. I keep my mouth wired shut. Like a medical hospital. Focus. You've got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You got this. Don't worry about it. You get the power within you.
You do not appear to be fine.
Well, I wouldn't be in this mess if you don't give me my emotional support, you know? Also charging? What does that mean? I best fit into the center of the wheel. Oh wait, really? That's her? Ah. Let's just tell my events about Shoko's corpse, the bloodstains. Bloodstains. Actually, I want to hear more about that. Like, how possible moving from the body?
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene.
Yep.
Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed.
Yeah, for some reason. Like a weird trophy case?
That means Mizuki couldn't have done it.
2 weeks.
She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
Wait, really?
That's part of the job, if there's even the slightest possibility.
I don't really
Then
think
this
so.
is good news.
Just
It
don't have
means the
evidence.
likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
Well, we don't know about the killer part. We just know we can't, you know, she can't move the body by herself.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Okay. Why was Mizuki inside the calm? I guess she was hiding from the killer or someone who came by?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
You're technologically advanced thing, and now you want to be sassy. Now you want to be sassy.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. It was merely joking, as you call it.
Well, how come you decide to be sassy in 1 second, then be completely serious every other occasion for no reason? Timeline events, Special Shoko's Court. We'll hear the timeline events afterwards. It's a big 1-2 piece.
The estimated time of death is yesterday,
Friday.
around 5 p.m.
And then 4 hours afterwards, our simp Ota just used a payphone while just stumbling with his phone, dropping in a puddle. I still think we could go back and try to find that phone, actually, if he didn't pick it up. I guess he tried to pick it up then, actually, never mind.
The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso.
So bled out, and the eyeball was removed before death, and then after she died, the pick was stuck into her eye? That's weird.
The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
The only ones the only kind of traces they have would be obviously from Mizuki holding it. So, And finally, the timeline events. Oh, there was another one option. I didn't see that.
Can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Possibilities. Friday
Who
yesterday.
sent that Nile message to Mizuki?
Okay, we don't have much about Shoko's activities. Approximately 5 p.m., Shoko's time of death. Approximately p.m., Mizuki receives Nile message. Unknown sender, request to come to Bloom Park. Approximately 10 p.m., Mizuki calls Ota, asks to accompany her to Bloom Park. At 9, as Mizuki and Ota discover Shoko's corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki and flees the crime scene. 5 minutes later, Ota reports crime via payphone. Yeah. 9:30, first responders arrive at the scene, discover Shoko's corpse. 10:50 p.m., Dante arrives at the scene. Like an hour and 20 minutes. I guess boss to see what was going on. Saw the victim asked us to be assigned to the case, so yeah, that makes sense.
Probably the culprit themselves.
We need to talk to Mizuki about that and raise your spirits in that.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Depends on the contents of the actual message. We definitely need her testimony.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, we don't know too much about our friends, so the only people to think of, besides that, would be oh boy, if Mizuki doesn't know too much about, Ota's goings-on, he could have sent it. And what was it? Also, if it was someone she knew, it could also be top of her head. If we've met everyone so far, it could also be Iris, or maybe Renju, but I doubt that part.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
That too.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Be one thing with them, because then that'll be if the culprit stole someone's device, then it'd be a whole thing to figure out alibis, exactly where'd you leave your device around, that sort of thing. Did you lose it or not?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
And what was the other option that I actually missed? Shoko's corpse. Another detail we missed?
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round.
I still want to know about what the other past murder that happened 6 years ago, the same time we got our amnesia. Oh boy! I heard the boss mentioned it was copycat, so it could be like, you know, the same serial killer, or somehow someone caught the MO of that killing, just had to string it up again.
This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Well, I definitely like the orange light better. The pineapple light? No.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Yeah, pineapple light be better because it's yellow. Orange lights are weird. Not about a green lights though. And more details with the corpse. Like
The corpse was found
eyes.
with her left eye removed.
Of course it's found with the eye removed.
That eyeball has yet to be found.
Eyeball was removed. So the killer... Oh, does the killer take the eye as a trophy? Oh boy. I can certainly imagine that. But also, the ice pick was stabbed into her eye like after she died. And the eyeball was removed while she was still alive. That's a weird chain of events.
According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick?
Maybe another person, a suspicious person, maybe not even the culprit, came around and decided like take the ice pick out and just hit in the column. That's my first guess. Or she just wanted to get, like, you know, get it out of her mother's eye. Just, you know, dignity and that
Could
stuff.
she have taken the eye?
I don't know about that. Anything in your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again,
Oh, what'd you see?
and I noticed something strange.
Did you see someone leaving or entering?
Something strange?
There were no cars.
So they walked.
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Wait, then Shoko arrived, just walked here? Or the killer, like, you know, killed her somewhere else and just carried her body by foot? That's strange. Unless it's like a sick way into the park.
Then how did the suspect move the corpse?
By boat? That was brought up as a possibility.
I have no idea.
So, either... Yo! So either, like, the body was killed, or the victim was killed in the park, or just moved onto the, you know, the carousel, or they were killed outside the park and brought here by either foot out of the camera site or by boat. Didn't look like the body was wet, so not swimming. Well, of course.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Oh, is Mizuki here? Hey.
Mizuki.
You alright? Oh boy, he looks completely sullen.
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
They mentioned about, like, she was in shock.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital.
Permission.
Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses.
Poking?
So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Okay.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Sync. What does that mean exactly? Maybe it's in the files. Okay, never mind. Sync. Always sync with her dreams or something like that? Oh, hi, Putar. Having fun in that computer there. That Iba, you sure this is okay? Like,
She's only 12.
is there any side effects to this?
You sure this is okay?
Looks very intricate.
Oh, the machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh boy. What about Iba? Any...
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
I think you need to change your personality first off, Mr. Funny Man.
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
Oh, so now you're judging people based on their personalities too?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Well, now you're back to your sassy self. Okay.
So you were listening, huh?
I listen to everything you say, even think of. How's Mizuki doing? Is she alright?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable.
EEG.
I think we can proceed.
There's also, like, activity in the brain, so that's good. Anything else? That's Pewter. His real name is Aminoma, but he goes by Pewter here. Aminoma. 36 years old. He's a member of ABIS like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the syncing system and other machines. He almost invented IBA. He's your caretaker, in a way. I want to see what syncing is quick off before we continue on, just to be sure. Appendix. Sync. There. Photosynthetic neurocoupling. Used to enter the brain of the subject, the syncer sinks to the deepest level of the subject's subconscious and synchronizes with their synapses to collect data. Maybe this actually is a therapy session too for her? I'm glad or Illuminati is here. Shovel Forge. Oh boy. Masterpiece of sandbox video games in which he creates structures by stacking cubes in a map. A sandbox game refers to games in which there is no story or goal, letting the player just relax and play. The name Shovel Forge is a parody of a popular game in the same genre, which I will not mention for legal reasons. But you mentioned Illuminati, they're gonna come after you now. Wait, hold on a second. A-Set, you bet. A kind of call and response game that A-Set plays to their fans. Japanese idols often create a special cheer or slogan for their fans to memorize and chant at concerts. Oh. A-Set's cheer works by A-Set announcing a category and having her fan count with 2 words that rhyme with A-Set in the category. Oh, I see. That sounds fun. And Illuminati attempting both. Move on. I don't even think we've gone anywhere yet that has branching choices yet for flowcharts, so not yet. Did you get Renju's permission? Oh boy, let's see.
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian.
But we're taking care of her.
Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
That's strange. We need to talk to him then
His
soon.
questioning ended around noon.
And he
hasn't been heard from since.
Wow.
Why would he?
Huh.
I don't know.
That's a bit suspicious. Actually, you want to do this? Any progress investigation? Well, I mean, I guess we have to, but let's just get out of the way.
If we don't do it now, then when?
Never? I mean, we had to talk, like she's a vital witness. She's the only person who stayed on.
This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for.
And kept secret for her. If the killer knows about this, then I'll definitely catch them too,
Besides,
so...
if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her.
Will be another Somnium to go into.
Her aphonia is psychogenic.
Aphonia, psychogenic.
Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental.
So, like, which it looked like, well, based on Oda's testimony, she seemed fine almost. If she's, like, you know, tough. Then something afterwards happened that made her like this? Oh boy.
Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
Oh boy.
You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
Sync.
You're the only one who can.
Only me? Why?
You're asking me that now?
Because we're close with her?
I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress.
Like the syncing only happened like between 2 people, like, you know, you're close with? I guess that makes sense.
Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene.
I mean, you'd be more broad and open to, you know, talking if you're, you know, fond of the person then. Or like, you know, if since the 2 of them were living together for a while, they probably like, you know, similar mental states, you know, being in contact with each other for so long.
Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide.
That's what I believe.
But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
I guess. Oh boy. My boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Okay. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as a sync machine. Should Should we get started then? I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. So there's like a door. Let's go through. Door to the sink room. Well, can we go in yet or files? Open it up. It's completely packed with books. Huh. They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter. Interesting. He has some good taste. No. I haven't read a single one. My sister does though. Well, a few of them from what I can gather. Are you ready? Yes,
We are
I
ready to begin.
Date, go to the sink room.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Got it.
Down we go down the stairs. I'm glad I looked at the files.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting.
To my presence.
Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Well, that's understandable. I
Date,
could-
try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
About Abyss. So here's what's gonna happen. Let's tell her about that. And then the gear.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Yeah. About the sink gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Sink.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind.
For the
You sink
clarification.
deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves.
Noise.
People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream.
Oh.
There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
6 sinkers. Is sinking like a special, like, ability you have to train for? Or like research to, like, mentally prepare yourself for? The last one.
Mizuki.
Abyss.
I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss.
Abyss.
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
That is our purpose.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there.
I guess the more people you research, the more easier it is to, categorize the human mind
People
then.
that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads.
Through
The
sinking.
truth is in their minds.
The truth is in the eye of the beholder.
Our job is to find it.
When this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
When this is all over. What'd she like? Hitomi, Shoko, Oto. Where is it? Mizuki, what'd she like? Tonkotsu, ramen, stew, yanagai. Yunagai, stew, or tonkotsu ramen. Seems a bit weird to, like, bring that up here, but... Let's get some ramen. Let's get some sushi. Let's go get some ramen.
That ramen with the corn. That looks like pig slop. I thought it was garbage, but you loved it. I'll go get some with you.
Date, you're...
I thought I chose pretty good words.
What?
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Well, that certainly worked, even though insulting your favorite foods.
Oh,
Okay.
Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing.
If you die in the dream, you die in real life.
I added a new feature to the sync system.
You die in the game, you die in real life.
New feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
I guess it's... Actually, now think about it. Maybe sync is only just... Like, with the help of Aiba being there to help you. Maybe.
Date, you ready?
Was ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, ready anytime.
Nope.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
6?
Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Okay, so we're speedrunning this.
We're counting on you.
Oh boy.
Well then, let's begin.
Ooh, delving into someone's subconscious. And deep into the brain matter we go. Okay, we need to help her get over muteness then. Ah, yep, you're our avatar. In dream logic, so this is going to be weird. Ah, yes, this is the carnival area, I guess it is. I can probably imagine because of the spikes and the sort of cheery fence work.
What was that?
Nothing.
What was
I was
what?
merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Oh, that cheese,
If
of
you're
course.
trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked.
Oh my god.
Is this Bloom Park?
Okay, it's getting lost, so we need to look around the other places
Lightning
then.
and a birdcage.
Lightning and a birdcage. If we want to get access to that, we might have to look at the... maybe the panda ride or the unicorn and the spikes.
Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the
Yeah.
information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
So we need to find some other, like a key or some way to get in there with dream logic, and also... I'm assuming the lightning we use for the,
Move
like,
fast, or time is going to run out.
the horses
Unnecessary.
thing.
Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
Feature?
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it
Huh?
only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
Time
It
dilation.
has to do with relativity, right?
Like this, the theory of relativity? What was it? I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's almost similar, like, you know... like when someone goes into space and, like, you know... like in like a few days, their time is actually like a week or something, like, you know, on Earth time, because speed of light stuff. I can't remember exactly what it's called on top of my head,
Two
though.
people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
Yeah, how about
This
that?
is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
Yeah, it's like
This could be
subconscious and
useful.
dreams.
You
Yeah.
can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right?
And it doesn't give me strengthened if we stand still, then.
But with this, you could take your time and explore.
As long as you stand still.
Let's get started. Somnium scan. Activate.
Yeah! Forget beam. Oh, I saw a bloodstain right there. Mental lock number 1. 2. Lightning in the cage. And a third one. Oh boy. We need to uncover this. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute, but healing your mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
That's keeping the carousel fired up
Lightning's
too.
supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Oh boy.
Iba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
Maybe it's correlation. Correlation, but not causation. Huh.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
Weird.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There's time limit, 6-minute time limit. Time is expended when I was moving or performing an action. 360. Unlock the mental locks in the 360 time limit.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Okay, so we're in dialogue, it stops, okay. Pull out, push in. Let's push in.
Date, are you certain? Will this heal
I don't know.
No.
Understood.
Oh boy. Push in. Oh boy.
No good, huh?
Mizuki is...
Simple, maybe.
Okay.
This is a dream.
Not
Not
yeah.
everything goes how you expect.
Yep. Okay, let's
Shoko's photograph.
pull it out.
Right. Nope.
What was that eye with the 1/2? Oh, the highest point. Okay, that makes it better.
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Okay, let's quickly run over there then. Lightning strikes that too then. There goes the lightning. There we go. We're directed the lightning with a lightning rod. Okay.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
So I'm assuming we have to go into the control booth then. So, let's do it.
Date, we got a timing.
Timey. Well, guess what? I've got Timmy over here, but he's not looking so hot. He fell down the well.
Timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon.
Encephalon. What?
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time.
So we can just point at that thing and go, stop it. Stop. Bad. Bad horse.
Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Ah.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Well, I guess it'll work when we're on the carousel, but then had to be. Then we have to find a way to get through the birdcage. Then actually, then.
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Really?
Well, it is a dream.
Yeah. Wheeze. Coughings.
And because
Definitely not gonna
it
go away,
is a
is it?
dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
In a dream, anything's possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timings are items that affect time. You will sometimes attain them when you perform an action. Timings only affect the time taken to perform an action. You're only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up timing when you already hold 3 or place 1. I don't understand what a timing is then. Timings are expended after 1 use, but use them as often as you can. Microphone.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
1, 2, 1, 4. What does that mean? Let's... Up. Looked out of it. Sorry. Should I go
The
inside?
control room of the...
Let's knock.
Hello? Are you open?
I like a ticket.
One adult and one child, please.
Yes.
I am not a child.
What are you talking about? You're the adult here.
Any open seats will do. Anything in the back is fine.
I prefer the top of the house.
No response. Must
So, is it safe to enter?
Maybe so.
should be.
Like that we can't
The
even go
control
there?
room of the merry-go-round.
Let's try to open it.
What is your plan once I am inside?
Find a way out of the
It
birdcage?
is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I'll control your brain through here.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Block. Oh. Oh, well, it looks like we're going to my deepest, darkest imagination. Hi.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
Oh boy, this is the deep abyss.
I do not see an exit either.
Oh
But
boy.
there's something suspicious here.
Oh boy.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Let's go here.
A
Right
bird
birdcage.
cage with blown up rubbers inside.
Rubbers.
There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber?
Well, come on, they're called balloons. Unless they're, blown up those kind of rubbers.
You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
It is.
Please.
Pick inside, lift. What are these exactly? Move time.
This'll be easy.
Okay,
Glad to hear it.
there we go. I'll get rid of that. No, the rubbers!
But it was so heavy.
Goodbye. Blow the birdcage away. Okay. That was one way to do it.
But nothing happened.
Oh?
Out here.
What is this?
Ooh, free balloon. Ooh, piece of candy.
Deflated balloon.
Yeah. Retry allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking with the lock. But you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, Going back 2 costs 2, and going back 3 logs will cost all 3. You regain your 3 tries by selecting 3 stars from the menu or filling the sink. This is likely your best option if time is low.
A deflated rubber.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What's a balloon?
What are you getting so worked up about?
It's called a rubber. It's made of rubber, so why not? Pull up, throw, eat. Let's...
Understood.
Let's blow it up. See if that makes sense.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Okay, you stop right there, mister.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human.
Jesus.
Well,
And you did a close-up.
I suppose I am not technically human.
Okay, please stop it.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
I'm too busy focusing on the rubber right now. Listen to your stuff. Oh my gosh, it's gonna block out the sun. Okay, no, engulf the sun, and now we're completely dead inside.
You were able to get out?
Bye-bye, cage. There we are.
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
And now this. I remember now, a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko bought her a balloon. It was the nice helium ones. Oh, that's why she's affiliating with this. The string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Oh boy. Maybe that's why Mizuki put the balloons in the bird cage. That way they can never fly away again. Oh boy. But I guess Ibai made her relive a painful memory.
Alright, now that the bird cage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Another working to go through.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
Don't worry, we can just jump on and not die,
If you
obviously.
stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
Okay, what are you, Mr. Panda Floating Head? Closing a map icon will bring up a map of the current Somnium world. You can see your current location objects you must in your Somnium map. Okay. Blew away the cage. Stop Mizuki's tears. Let's check out the panda head and see if that makes sense.
The panda is floating.
I mean, floating is not the least of my concerns right now. Wear, slap down, kick away. Time to 30. What? Why? 4.5. Let's slap down.
I see it! The view from the top!
Ugh. Okay, that didn't do anything.
That was pointless.
What's just you?
The panda is...
Floating, kick away, where? Let's... Where?
Wear it? Like this?
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
With my mind powers.
Unknown.
Unknown variable.
I guess that was a waste of time.
It was kind of fun, though.
Definitely fun. Okay,
panda
last
is-
try. 1/4. Kick away.
All right.
Out of bounds.
What is this?
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
They can in this universe.
Date, over there.
It's open. Mizuki, alright?
Iris?
Wait, what?
Why? Why is Iris...
What?
She appears to be frozen.
She's stabbed multiple times.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh boy, balloon.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time?
Okay, I can definitely see why she's left in our care then. Jesus.
That hurts!
Jesus Christ.
If you weren't here, everything would be fine.
Okay, please shut your mouth.
I'm sorry. Apologizing means nothing.
Oh, your face means nothing, you.
Say something. Don't make me into the bad guy.
What did she even do then?
What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. It's all your fault.
What's her fault? Tell me that.
You. I wish you had never been born.
Jesus Christ, you.
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here?
No things.
Iba, look out!
What?
Carousel. There you are.
I was about to become a pancake.
Iris stabbed multiple times.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
30-second time limit. You choose the correct answers for final action. You can exceed the 3-second time limit. You miss things like you don't have a lot of time left. Don't give up. You might be able to do it. Computer sleep talking. Oh, more than 1 sec. When you clear, you get a prize? No, boss. Anything but that. Zzz. What?
Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
Got it, Chief. Merry-go-round horse. This is probably the
merry-go-round horse.
action. Right, Spank. Oh boy. Let's write it.
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
Yes.
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
Gets off immediately. Yes! Yes!
A merry-go-round horse.
Spank? God, no. Maybe talk?
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit?
I know, it's happened to be me.
I
Aw.
see.
I see. It was you all
Did you
along!
learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
A horse says the word nay.
Well,
This horse cannot speak English.
Gosh dang it. Maybe it speaks Japanese? Speak Japanese. Gosh dang, I guess they can't do that either.
You have
Ugh.
3 minutes, Dante.
Okay, maybe we have to go inside here and look.
It's Mizuki.
Mm-hmm. With the glass and courage, speak kindly. A present? What kind of present? Speaking encourager?
Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
Yeah.
hey, do you think we can use that speaker?
Maybe so, actually.
Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Mizuki. Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
And it's all falling. Stopping.
Hey, do you hear something?
What is that?
Is that a phone ringing?
A phone?
Where's it coming from?
Is it Oda's phone?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Third mental health. Awaken. Heal Mizuki with Shoko's voice. We have plenty of time though. We can definitely check it out. If we can. Mizuki A. Oh, are all the flowcharts are basically just some choice to go with? With unlocking these? Oh boy. Oh, is that it? Phone ringing. Day 2, Saturday. Kite AI. There we go. Nice and painless, wasn't it?
Are you okay?
Are you?
Mizuki.
She still needs to heal.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Oh boy. Maybe the balloons weren't the right way to go then.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD.
We
Met
just
you
saw
earlier
you
today.
We saw you dead in in your friend's dream. So watch out.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, good.
Don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why?
I do.
This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a
Boy.
personal order?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep.
Please, weird age difference. Please stop. No, no.
If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
Oh my god.
All right. Understood.
I'll play some Shovel Forge with you.
Understood.
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
It's nothing. Obviously nothing. Oh boy, I guess we chose the wrong course of action with the balloons. I only learned about the whole fact after that, so oh boy. I could have retried, but I'll get you on this path to move on from there. But even prophetic dreams, what about us on the Somnium? The ringtone I heard in the Somnium. The ringtone.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did
Maybe.
CSI report anything like that?
CSI.
No, nothing.
So it's culprit's phone, some other passerby, or Oda's phone. But I doubt that since Oda left the scene and went to the entranceway.
They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
About Mizuki's aphonia.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sync wasn't a total waste of time.
It cleared away some states.
We found clues.
Clues. Right.
Why do you think that Iris would be stabbed or in danger? Was it because of the message in the thing? A threat against Iris, maybe?
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Right.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Do you even believe in prophetic dreams?
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan,
Yep.
the
an
girl
idol.
you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Yeah. Hey, more about that though.
Prophecies, huh?
I mean, there's prophecies and rituals, so maybe it's connected.
That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream.
Still.
Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality.
I know a few dreams which I think still have like very personal connection to me, so
Still,
yeah.
I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright?
Are you getting your medication properly? Well, wouldn't you know, you're in my head all the time.
Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
Compassionate gaze. Well, are you okay? She didn't answer. What about the ringtone?
Hey, Mizuki, tell me something. In your
Guessing-
dream world, I heard a phone ring.
I guess since we chose the other path, then she would be speaking now.
Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her.
In a minute.
You couldn't heal her.
We
Her
tried.
symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream.
Why do you think Iris would be in danger? Because the message you got before?
Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
Did she delete it herself?
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
Oh boy. The ice pick. Why'd you take the ice pick?
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything.
Why'd you take it?
I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please.
Yell, they'll give answers.
Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Worsen it.
Damn it.
Nothing else we can do. Like an abandoned doll. Oh boy. There's nothing we can do then? We chose the other one then. What about Somnium? Learn more about
In
this.
a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences.
Usually.
However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts.
Huh. Well, in first person, like I had some dreams where basically I was just like I was watching myself in like third person. So I don't know about first person stuff, so meh.
But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor.
Actor.
The syncer is merely the audience.
Please rate this 10 out of 10, you people. Prophetic dreams.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium.
I mean, what do you make of
You're
it?
wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
I mean,
Yeah,
it has to be
that's
something,
right.
or about the message at least.
Well, let's see. As a man of science,
Science.
I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like.
I sort of kind of believe them. Most just gut feelings, though.
However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Or a bulletproof vest. Jeez.
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
Stab-proof armor? That's one way to put it.
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies.
Well, you don't indulge in many prophecies, then. You need to get better at that than this guy does at big gang jokes.
Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
Are you sure about that?
You see?
Are you sure about that? Ringtone.
I know about the ringtone you heard,
but I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
It sounded somewhere off the
Did
distance.
Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
Huh. Well, what? Like, you can't summarize for me.
I
Like, you
think
see
I'll go
anything
to
we
Bloom
did?
Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure.
The phone or Oda's phone?
Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah. Leave it to me.
Sticking his hands in his pockets. Let's check that out. Actually, real quick. Let's be definitely sure. Meow. Okay,
Now
we're
the
just
news.
here.
Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found.
The news is not reporting it.
Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district.
Kawasaki district.
Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display.
What?
The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward.
How much of the investigation did they ever leak?
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City
6:10.
Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries.
That's gonna be
MPD
play.
has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
No trucks were found in the parking lot though. Meow. Bloom Park, 8:13 p.m. I buy amusement park. Oh, you're here too? What? Who are you? Scream boldly. Scream shrilly.
Wait, are you a ghost?
Ghost!
Idiot.
Baka.
It's me.
Who?
Who you? Me?
You? Me? Anyone?
It's me.
Whom?
Whomston?
I said me.
I don't know anyone by the name of me.
But are you a ghost?
Ghost.
I'm
Woast.
not a ghost.
Put on some toast.
Then, Aiba?
Oh my god.
But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
I always am lonely.
How are you doing this?
With the power of the imagination.
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
That's gonna be one heck of depth perception then.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
only I'll give consent to that.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
So, where should we look then? Back at the scene. Anything of particular note? Did we look at the rafters? Roof. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. What's gone to a pretty bad. How do you appear in Somnium? But your appearance. The ringtone Somnium. Let's ask that
It was
first.
somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far.
No.
The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories,
Uh-huh.
but that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality.
I mean, they did hear like a past thing, the speakers involving balloons. So,
In
yeah.
fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted.
So, what to be something similar, like make noises outside of ringtone then? What sound like a
For
ringtone,
example,
not?
the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality.
I'd say that's all metaphorical
A
stuff.
ringtone as well.
Maybe.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that, but it's our only lead.
Not hear it. But your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that.
Well, you don't like my appearance? You don't want a cuddly teddy bear?
You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that.
It's adorable, though.
Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
Bored?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you can do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
Reference?
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
No, my waifu? Okay. How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve.
With, eyeball
I am
stuff.
part of your working brain.
Eyeball stuff.
Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred,
My ego.
some of my
Super
main
ego and id.
programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium.
Yeah.
Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you?
Yes.
I have experienced syncing many times with you.
Well, guess what? This guy needs to graduate from his own school of jokes, so maybe if he learns more technical stuff, he can make more puns.
Although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
Anything catch your eye?
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here.
Well, that'd be something that makes a noise then.
However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
I did remember, like, Iris, like, making a weird thing. Maybe I thought there was, like, a broken, or maybe a weak floorboard or something like that.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
So, X-ray? Why do you use X-ray then? Determine the merry-go-round. This is where the ride is operated. We can't look at the floor. Can we? No, it doesn't look like it. Horse. X-ray. Doesn't look like there's anything inside except for...
Look at that.
It
Huh.
appears to be a smartphone.
What?
I knew it was in the horse.
No, you didn't.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The
Huh.
horse's neck does not detach either.
How, like, the culprit do that
Must
then?
be some hole or something.
A hole large enough to fit a whole smartphone.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
Pop out. I want to see that, actually.
I got it!
Aw.
Yes. Good job, Iba.
Clue list. Smartphone.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
Number is... doop-doop-doop. Results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
Oh, of course.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Well, makes sense. Nothing
Date,
too much the way.
look at the device history.
Device history? Like, what kind of device history? Bluetooth?
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
Oh.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
So, the culprit, like, just put a rental phone in there, slot it in somewhere, and just try to call it immediately after, like, Oda left the scene.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Then Oda left.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium.
Then what happened on the phone definitely would have scared her.
Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed.
Blocked number.
The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No
Huh.
numbers at all.
The phone had no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue either. Just the one clue. The call at 9:02 p.m. I had Ibai look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
Thorough.
Oh,
What happened?
the battery died.
What the?
the screen turned off.
Dang it. So it's been in there for a while then. Give back my IU. Call number I just gave you.
Remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
It connected. It connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Oh, you think so? What kind of
Jesus.
low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
Jesus,
I
you.
couldn't help it. I wasn't
my
ready.
God.
I just said the first thing that came into my head.
Oh, your little mantra opening.
You told me to call.
Jesus Christ, you. Get better with rolling the punches.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing.
Very disappointing indeed.
There is no other word for it.
Exactly.
You're telling me.
Can you call it again? I'll try again this
Can you
time.
call it again?
Harder.
I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna make it even all better.
Sure.
Yeah, trust me.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
See?
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
That was so long ago. What cell tower did that call connect to? Call Rake! No! Who's the person we call? Why was the phone the horse? Well, cell tower. Maybe we could figure out, like,
Near
proximity?
3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line. Because you
smart.
blew it.
Shinjuku. Well, you said it was a broad range. I don't know too much of the prefecture Japan, but based on what you just said, that's probably a large thing, so maybe go last, but... Why was the phone in the horse?
Unknown. But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else?
I mean, if they put it in the horse's mouth, and, you know, it's a call, was it just meant to spook the person who come there? But,
And
like,
for
you
what
obviously can't
specific
answer it.
purpose?
You can't really answer unless the ringtone is, like, haunting, but I don't think that was haunting in the dream. We go to Shinguchi. Who's the person we called?
Probably someone involved in the incident.
And we can't glean anything from the rentals,
They hung
so...
up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls.
Don't tell you, idiot.
That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Yeah. Call Reika! And
What?
still miss her!
Why?
I want to hear her voice.
My true love.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
Oh god, please don't be that person.
I can, but I won't.
Good.
Use a payphone if you want to call her.
Thank you. I don't have my own phone. Gosh dang it. As long as I'm within range, I can use Aiba to make any call I need to. With this traditional line or Nile message, I can have Aiba help me. I'm expecting my mind wirelessly as well. So even when she's outside my eyes, I can talk normally. Ooh, I bet that's gonna come and play then. Should we go to Shinjuku?
There would be no point to that now.
Shinjuku.
The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
Yep. It's a broad range too, so yeah. That's it.
Aiba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought we were gonna do that tomorrow.
curious.
We're gonna
About your prophecy?
my prophecy of the great future. We actually better make sure that she's still
Absurd.
good.
It was nothing.
Still,
Let's hope so.
you can laugh it up all you want when you have to go. Well, we'll go there next time. Because everyone likes cliffhangers. We'll make sure that's like to see if Iris is alright next time. So, oh boy, we saw a lot of different objects. I had no idea how this all correlates into one thing because it's just one big mystery to another. The whole phone thing. Obviously, like, you know, if you call it, but no one's gonna really pick up if, you know, the phone's deep into the mouth. Then we have to put Aiba through the mouth just to take it out. So, yeah, that's really not gonna work. Unless, I doubt Mizuki can somehow, like, you know, pull it up a fishing line, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So, why call from a horse from a phone that's inside a horse then? Just a spooker? The spooker came there? That seems really weird. I guess. Well, I guess we'll figure it out as time comes on. We'll cross the bridge when we get to it. So, hope you're having a fun time watching this as I am playing this. Hope I see you in the next one, and I hope you have a fantastic day.